Welcome back, fellow armchair generals, to the Great War. Mod for Hearts of Iron 4. Of course, this is Gamer 1745, and we're playing as Germany. So let's continue this. We are planning an invasion of Corsica. Why am I... That's Sardinia. Corsica here. Hopefully we'll have enough naval control of the area to be able to do so. I don't know if we will. But that would be one of our goals. Okay, keep pushing down here. And of course we're also fighting out in Africa here and trying to take on these guys. I don't know if those are gonna disappear on me or what. They were supposed to be attacking, but yep, they're lost. Damn. Oh well. Or no, where are they? Oh, they're... I don't know. I don't know. Put back to the war in Italy. Okay, we are doing this. Okay, and push these guys that landed out on the island. Yeah, you take Toronto. How many more days? Still 15 more days. No, we're losing some submarines. And more submarines. More submarines. More submarines. And... wow, they really do have a navy out here. I don't know whether I should even attempt this. There goes a bunch of my submarines out here. Submarines don't seem to be all that effective at sinking things. At least that's my interpretation of stuff. Maybe they're overly good in Hearts of Iron 3, I don't know. What is those 3 divisions? Somehow they popped over there. Again, I don't know. Well, let's look at aircraft production and types. Seaplane, but those are just fighters. Yeah. Okay, Italy has capitulated. Well, good, and we got some equipment, including 2 dirigibles. Nice. Well, there's still these guys at war with us still. Yeah, I thought they capitulated. Oh, come on. Overrun these guys, come on. Ah, we have more factories available. So, well, these will convert to the newer guns. Keep these going because they're more efficient production. There we go, that's nice. And we are mostly done with revolts, so I'm going to try to avoid building in French territory or non-core territory. Okay, let's see if there's any chance of this. Okay, Spanish flu. Uh-oh. This is a big deal. Sorry, I'm going to adjust my chair here a little bit. Okay. The H1N1 influenza virus, better known as the Spanish flu, is spreading like wildfire. Currently up to 500 million people across the world, including even those in remote Pacific islands and in the Arctic, have been confirmed infected. 50 to 100 million of them are dead, presumably of the virus. Considering the events of the last few years, perhaps mankind is simply being punished for what it has done. Yeah, this kills, particularly in America, but everywhere else, many more people than ever died in the war. It is a pandemic more than a, endemic pandemic. It's just, I'm not going to say it's worse than the Black Death, because the Black Death, when it hits in some of the places in Western Europe, it goes, in well, some places it's 100% lethal. Some towns, some villages. Other places it's just hugely lethal. This has almost everybody is affected one way or another. Not necessarily everybody, obviously not everyone dies, and not everyone is infected either. Now we sort of take the flu as just sort of being a heavy cold kind of thing, and only dangerous to infants, old people, and people that are particularly sick because of other things already. Beyond that, at least in the Western world, the flu is just an annoyance nowadays. But that's largely because we built up resistance. Those that survived were resistant, got resistance elements in our blood or genes or whatever, so we do better. But when I say just about everybody's affected by it, is that they know somebody, or a family member, or they know people that have died, and it's just tremendously devastating. And for the amount of death it does, it's not talked about much in the history books. Partially because, you know, what are you going to do about it? You know, it's not like people bitch and moan and complain about World War I so much, and they do. Not wrongly, but they do bitch and moan and complain about it because ultimately it's a man-caused situation. You know, it wasn't, you know, some volcano erupts and, you know, people die. Well, what could we have done about it? Well, obviously a volcano you could move. And of course and they did do medical things and try to isolate groups of infected populations and whatever. So, you know, there are things, but there's nothing you're going to do to stop the volcano from erupting. It's going to erupt. If you have enough warning, maybe you can move, and you know, there's maybe some things you can do, but that's far from guaranteed. Or World War I, you know, didn't have to happen, but still, we see so many more people. I'm going to put these guys out here. I'm going to select them, and we're going to search and destroy this. And if it sinks my fleet, it sinks my fleet. My fleet is there to allow me to do invasions and things like that. And we're probably going to be sunk. What are these French vessels? Okay. Well, we still have something of a fleet. Come on, let me invade these islands. Oh, they're invading my coastal armament effort. Very good. Well, good. Look like we're stopping that invasion. That could be interesting, the Bora Revolt. Excuse me. Yeah, let's head that direction. Okay, reconnaissance company. We're in 1918. Vaccination, well. Do the poison gas thing. It's so World War I, so. Decline. Support that attack, not actually join or advance, because we don't want these guys breaking out. Improved mechanical computing, very good. Oh, they've got a lot of stuff arrayed against us. Okay, well, that is a bit of a improvement. Seaplanes. Now, does this allow for bombing? Naval targeting, okay, and naval targeting, well. Let's go for that. And let's do the early bomber and do 4 once we get the factories working. So we have the Japanese fleet, the Free French fleet, the Italian, whatever you want to call them. Surprised that they haven't just outright sunk my ships yet. We've adopted the stall helm, the steel helmet. Ooh, early support weapons too. Yeah, we'll go for that. Now I've been wondering about, will this change to the stall helm look? Not yet. Okay, well, now we crush that little pocket there. These guys come this way. You see how remarkably similar to the start of Kaiserreich is, because we have the German African Empire. It's not exactly the same out here. Well, here and here. And then we have, of course, various victories. So yeah, I'm sort of surprised at how similar this is to... Obviously, we have France that Germany didn't, and not that we would keep it all, but... Okay, so we can't offer peace to France. Oh good, now we've crushed that. That's very nice. You guys come down here, protect the port. Other than seeing what the supporting the Boras down here, I don't know if there's really too much for us more to do here. Obviously, we're still at war, and I'd be happy to fight the war. But I don't think I can invade Britain. I don't even think I can invade Corsica or Sardinia. So I don't really know. And just to like invade Spain to get at Portugal or something, yeah, we can do it. But I don't know if we should do it to do it. So I don't know if we just call this a German victory and end the series here, or do you guys have another good idea of what to do, what you would want to see do happen from this point in the game? Because I really thought we were going to be slugging it out with France, and I really thought we were going to be just sort of on the defensive, holding the line, and slowly trying to push my way into Paris or something. But with them, if you remember, they sort of shifted forces out of the area. Oh, I'm sure that they were planning on moving other forces in, but in that time, I was able to break out into France. So yeah, that's sort of where we're at now with this. I like playing to a conclusion, but I don't even know if I can get to places like Japan here. You know, get back our territory. So yeah, we're gonna end the episode now. If you've got some ideas, like I say, I really want to hear from them, and I would be happy to sort of play out something of interest. I don't know what the Bora thing will do, anything interesting or not, but beyond that, I don't know. So I sort of kind of think we're done with this. Unless you come up with something good, then I'd be happy to do it. Otherwise, we'll look at playing something else in the Hearts of Iron 4 realm. Thanks so much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And like I say, love to hear from you. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron.